Welcome to episode 47 of 100 Songs. Today we are going to be talking about, and just heard a little bit of, Going Against Your Mind from Built to Spill off the album You in Reverse. Just played about, a minute or so of that. It was about 2 minutes in. This song's a little bit longer, which usually I appreciate. I like songs when they're a little bit longer sometimes. This one has a couple of different parts to it that kind of higher tempo goes for several minutes, and then there's a kind of a slow part that gets kind of ethereal sounding, kind of spacey, very very cool. Sort of layers of sounds in there, and we'll listen to a little bit of that. Also, because that's another really cool part of the song. Although, admittedly, the up-tempo kind of drive behind most of the song is kind of what caught my attention the first time. So this was really the first song that I really appreciated from Built to Spill. And then this whole album is my favorite album from them. I really like it a lot. I haven't spent a lot of time with the rest of their catalog. Some I've played around different parts. They have a lot of music out there, which is awesome. So I've been dabbling in Built to Spill, but this was the song that got my attention. And this whole album's really good, actually. This is, I think, as good a place as any to start if you want to get into this band. This came out in 2006. This particular song is, it's hard to say what it's really about, but maybe perception versus reality. Trying to see beyond delusion, maybe bias, your beliefs, maybe deception in general. This band was formed in Boise, Idaho, 1992, which means, within the last couple of years, they've turned 30 years old. So, again, impressive for a band to be doing this for so many decades, and being, relatively prolific, too. Features Doug March. He's the main drive behind Built to Spill. It's basically his band, and there's been a revolving set of members since its beginning. So I won't really go through that, but it's basically indie guitar rock with some pop elements, but really it's rock music. So while some of the music and writing has evolved over the years, if you listen to a little bit of the whole span of their career, March stays true to his roots in his later releases. So sometimes when bands go a long time, you get a little bit yearning for the old stuff or the original stuff, and you don't always like the direction bands go in. Basically, stays pretty true, I think, even though he's evolving over the years. His most recent album is from 2022, and actually was here recently in Sacramento as I record this in early 2024. I think it was, I don't remember, like maybe last year sometime, maybe the year before that. It was within the last year or two, and I didn't get to see it, so I have still not seen Built to Spill. I don't remember why I didn't go. Doesn't matter, but let's see what else about. A lot of their music has a lot of emotion. You can tell Doug's going for that in his songs. So there's quite a bit of passion there. Isn't that kind of true in most music, though? I suppose people into music that persist like this are often passionate. So, I guess that kind of goes without saying. Um, I do want to explore their catalog some more. Like I said earlier, I think um, there's a lot of goodness in there to find, which is pretty exciting when you hear a band and you find an album that you like so much, like I did with Universe. It's kind of a treat to go jump around and listen to some of their other stuff out there. Doug March got a lot of his influence, or a great deal, a major influence anyway, from Jay Mascis from Dinosaur Jr., who is one of my all-time favorite bands. So it's kind of cool. You can hear a little bit of influence in there, I think. Um, so let's hear a little bit more of this song towards the part that gets a little bit slower. Let's see if I can find it in here. I'm just gonna eyeball it in the player. That's a cool line right there. This is actually when it starts to pick back up a little bit. I like this guitar part coming up here. It's kind of echoey. A lot going on here. Alright, I'm going to take it back. It's not a good place to stop. There we go. Yeah, this part right here, the kind of distortion in the background. It's left and right channel too. Probably doesn't come across in the recording. There's a lot going on in this mix. Very cool. Definitely check out the song if you have not previously. It's great. Alright, let's look at the wheel and see what we're going to be talking about next time. Okay, this next band is Swerve Driver, one of my all-time favorites, and very much looking forward to covering this. This album, Mescal Head, that we're going to talk a little bit about, the song Duel specifically, is the song for the 100 songs list. But the album Mescal Head is maybe one of my desert island albums. It probably is, actually. Depending on how many I get to take on the desert island. That'd be a good video. Everybody should have a desert island list. This is going to be fun. Swerve Driver, next time. Thanks. Take it easy.